Thanks, Rishi. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We started 17 days ago with 32, but only one can prevail here on Snooker's D-Day. Welcome to the third instalment of this year's Betfred.com World Championship Final. We are in for an epic afternoon because this is where snooker dreams are made. Please welcome snooker's comeback king of the year. Down in December, magnificent in May. What a story, what a player. A superb fight back against Trump. He's been playing like a man who has nothing to lose. A winner in Wales, a master in Shanghai. He is 11 frames away from achieving his lifelong ambition here at the Crucible. He's flying high. He is the captain. He is Ali Carter! And his opponent, the most naturally gifted player ever to grace the modern game. His form has been inspired here. A standing ovation against Williams, 6 in a row against every opponent so far. He's played with a smile, and quite simply, he's been sublime. His break of 92 yesterday was amazing. He is 8 frames away from a 4th global crown. He is so fast, blink and you'll miss him. The Rocket, Ronnie O'Sullivan!
Quick glimpse of Damien Hirst, one of Ronnie's great friends, and of his son, Ronnie Jr., watching in the gallery. This is the third of 4 sessions in this best of 35 frames final. 8 more frames to be played this afternoon, so back to Willie and John we go.
Final day, the World Championship, tremendous atmosphere. And Ali Carter, well, that last frame.
Thank you, frame 18. Ali Carter to break.
Last night will give him a ray of hope, but these first few frames in this session, so important. Big task, Will.
Yeah, absolutely, John. And the fact that Ali only made 2 breaks over 50 in that last session and still managed to win 4 frames will give him hope. Ali Carter has, he had a bad session yesterday. Everybody has a bad session at the Crucible. His bad session was yesterday, but he still managed to win 4 frames. If he can just up his game just a little bit, this could go all the way. But O'Sullivan undoubtedly will have a lot to say about that.
You just flick the brown, it's not too bad. If you catch the brown thumb in the face, you'd have left a long pot on for Ali. Thumbs up there, and there's Ronnie Jr. What a proud moment it is for that young man. Probably doesn't realise the importance of the day, but he just wants his dad to win.
Yes, I can't think of a bigger thrill, John, than having your son watching you play. Stephen Hendry's had his son here before. Looks like he's enjoying his cup of tea and a biscuit, doesn't he?
Meanwhile, Ronnie is looking at this red. He can just get past the blue. He's got a slight angle, so he could run round off 2 cushions. I always feel it makes the shot a little bit easier. If you're trying to stun it playing below centre, they can just drift offline, but I think you can run round off 2 cushions, bound to be on the black. Beautifully struck. First chance, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
8.
There you see on Hawkeye, it was an 8'2" pot, and as John mentioned, it's a lot easier when you can play and plain ball. That's what he did there.
9.
You may see a little bit of reaction here. There's 3 reds in a line at the side of the pack there. He wants to miss the first red and arc the cue ball into that middle red and push through them. Ronnie's probably one of the best in the world at this middle shot if he decides to play it. Well, he's hit the first red. That's why nothing happened. When we get a chance to show you the slow-mo again, he's tried to arc round that first red. Just watch here.
16.
It just kisses the first red, and that's why I didn't get any reaction. Just needed to miss that red. He's still got a cuttable red, but very tough.
Well, because it was such a thin cut, I had to trust to luck for position. He won't be complaining about that.
Doesn't have to play many
19.
shots with the rest, Ronnie, because he's such a proficient player left-handed. And because he doesn't have to play many, this is not a straightforward rest shot. I don't know why I didn't play more with the rest, because he's brilliant.
20.
Well, that was inch perfect, and it wasn't the easiest. He had to avoid the kiss on the second red. Couldn't have played it better.
27. 28.
He's already had a look at that red at the back of the pack that will pot, so there's no need to play into them here.
Yes, I think if you're going to go into them, you want to go directly in the
35.
two. You don't want to play off the black and come off the top cushion if you can avoid it.
36.
Maybe that's all he's left. There's the trophy. Ronnie has had it in his hands on 3 occasions. Didn't have to play a cannon. There was one of and of course Ali Carter. Well, it's every
43.
player's dream from the moment you pick up a cue. Can you get that trophy in your hands and be world champion?
44.
Got an excellent record, obviously, Ronnie. He's only been in 3 finals and won them all. So Ali Carter's got that to contend with as well. And very, very quickly, after some 4 minutes of break building time, he's already passed the 50 mark, and still, it appears, in perfect position.
51.
Yeah, it's always a bit tense, isn't it, in the arm, the first frame, but you wouldn't think so with Ronnie. He's got lovely pace and that cue ball and pinpoint control. Just looking, there is another red available into this corner. You see it there, the one just to the right of the pink.
52.
So you can just pick them off one at a time, if he so wishes.
A fantastic picture there of this magnificent Crucible Theatre, Sheffield. Not only a player's dream to get hold of the trophy, John, well, not many players have, but to even play here.
59.
The home of snooker, and I hope for a long, long time to come. This is Ali's last chance of getting a shot at this game in this
60.
frame. The fact that the white's gone very, very close to the cushion makes both black and pink slightly tricky.
Yeah, needs the black and one more red. Easy, and that black was missable, as you said, Will, but no problem.
67.
This red to go 68 points in front, and there's only 67 remaining. What a start from Ronnie, great opening red, and apart from maybe that thin cut where you could say, or Ali would think, he was lucky to be on the yellow, has played some wonderful shots. Just the start that Ronnie was looking for, not the one that Ali needed.
73. 74.
Well, Ronnie heading towards his 12th century here at the Crucible. He's already made 11. And as John just mentioned, this break has been, since the quite lucky kiss on the yellow, he hasn't put a foot wrong in this break.
80.
Could be the 70th of the tournament.
81.
And of course, what an advantage, what a talent to be able to play a shot like that. Hampered by the blue, left-handed. Amazing.
87. 88.
There's not many things in sport you can see, John, that when the best players are playing, that you can enjoy much more than those sort of
95.
in full flight.
96.
Yeah, there's plenty of people who can make 100 breaks and clear all the balls, but with this style, this panache, absolutely superb. Well, surely he can't pot this, can he? Surely he can't pot this. Oh, unlucky. Well, what a start from Ronnie O'Sullivan. Got one chance, tremendous long red. In it went, and the rest looked like a formality. He stretched his lead once again to 4. He leads 11-7.